Real Madrid is one of the clubs that is making the most moves in the transfer market after the end of the 2022-23 season. With Karim Benzema's departure to Arab football, the Merengue club is looking for a reinforcement for the Frenchman's position in the attack. The player most likely to take over the position is Harry Kane from Tottenham, who may have his departure confirmed in the coming weeks. However, the deal may not happen because the English club is not interested in easily releasing the player, in addition to the high cost of €100 million. According to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, with Harry Kane leaning towards being out of the plans, Lautaro Martinez, the top scorer for Inter Milan, is the new target for Real Madrid. The player has the dream of playing for the Spanish club, and the Merengue has already shown interest before. In 2021, the 25-year-old striker renewed with Inter until 2026, and in order to have the player, Real Madrid will need to pay €111 million for the buyout clause. In the current season, Lautaro has scored 28 goals and provided 11 assists in 56 matches played. After being snubbed by Lionel Messi, who chose to join Inter Miami, Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia now wants Neymar, as reported by CBS Sports. A delegation from the club has traveled to Paris to negotiate with PSG, and the Parisians are open to starting a negotiation. The proposal includes €45 million to buy the Brazilian star's transfer, and the salary would be €200 million per season. English winger Jadon Sancho arrived at Manchester United for a hefty sum after spending several successful seasons wearing the colours of Borussia Dortmund. However, after a few years with the Red Devils, Sancho failed to perform at his best and struggled with various physical issues. The forward started losing his place in the team, and his potential departure has become a subject of debate among the English club's board due to the significant investment made in his signing. Now, Sancho may be leaving the Manchester team and joining another Premier League giant soon. In search of a new team for the upcoming season, it is reported by the Daily Star that Sancho could be leaving United in the near future. The likely destination for the attacker would be Tottenham, Manchester United's rival, and the main interested party in signing the player. Tottenham's board has been closely monitoring the English player's situation and intends to pay a hefty sum for his acquisition. The London-based giant is determined not to give their rivals a chance and is prepared to offer around £50 million for the player's signing. The Manchester United officials are unlikely to hinder the player's departure to Spurs. English media outlets report that the management is dissatisfied with the player and will soon put him on the transfer list. Liverpool is in advanced negotiations with right-back Benjamin Pavard, who currently plays for Bayern Munich in Germany. According to journalist Christian Falk, the player's agent is already in England to negotiate the transfer, which is expected to be finalized in the coming days. Pavard, 27 years old, is set to have his first experience in the Premier League. Recently, the player was on the radar of Barcelona and Real Madrid, but it is currently Liverpool who leads the pursuit for his signing. The English club, which finished in 5th place in the Premier League, is seeking a true revolution within their squad, and the acquisition of Pavard is one of their actions in that regard. The defender has been with Bayern Munich since the 2019-20 season, after making a strong impression with the French national team during the FIFA World Cup in Russia. Since then, Pavard has been an important player for the German club, participating in 43 matches last season, scoring 7 goals and providing 1 assist. According to the website, Transfermarkt, Pavard is valued at around €35 million, a sum that Liverpool may invest to secure the permanent signing of the French player. Pavard's current contract with Bayern Munich is valid until July 2024, and there have been no negotiations thus far regarding an extension of his contract. In addition to the signing of Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid is hoping to convince Kylian Mbappe, the PSG forward, to join their squad next season, according to The Telegraph. Internally, the club's officials are discussing the arrival of both players, which would represent a record-breaking spending spree for the club in a transfer window. In 2021, Real Madrid made an offer of €180 million for the acquisition of the Paris Saint-Germain's number 7, but the French club rejected the approach. The striker ended up renewing his contract with Nasser Al-Khelaifi's club until 2024, with the option to extend the agreement for an additional year, which did not sit well at the Santiago Bernabéu. In the current season, Mbappe has faced tensions not only with Neymar but also with the club itself when he publicly criticized a ticket sales campaign by Paris Saint-Germain for the 2023/2024 season. Meanwhile, Real Madrid dreams of assembling a new generation of Galacticos, reminiscent of the early 2000s.